Hello everyone, we are back with Glen Velvet Reviews. I got my tank so far filled up about a quarter. I dumped some water in there just to even out the sand a little bit. But I'm going to try to put some water in using this pump that I bought. I bought a sicce pump. I bought one of these. Right there, you can see, it looks like that. It has a variable flow rate on there. Goes like that. Obviously you saw the review before this if you watched the video. So I was gonna use this to pump the water out of here and into my tank. This way I don't gotta lift any buckets or anything. It says it's for 5-foot lift. I probably should have got something a little bit more powerful. I wasn't thinking at the time. Let's see what happens when I use this. I'm gonna cry if it doesn't really work out to what I want. But I'm gonna hope that it's gonna work. So we're gonna try that out and you'll see if this is going to work for you or it's not going to work for you. You might have to use, get the more powerful one. This is the sicce 1.0, so you might need the 1.5 or the 2.0 or whatever else they have. If you have a, 6, 7, 8 foot long stretch until you can reach the tank. So that's kind of what I got. I found some extra tubing in my basement, which is awesome. It has a little dye on it because some of the plumbing stuff fell on it. But so I have this little tubing right here, has some purple on it, which this is only the outside that got dyed, and this is the outside that got dyed. So and I rinsed it out really well with RO water, but yeah, I kind of got it dyed up. So this luckily I found. Look how long this is. It's probably 6 feet, 7 feet. So I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to use this pump water from my bucket right into there. So we're going to attach this onto here, just like that. If you have a problem, you can always just heat this up with some hot water and it'll slide right on. Okay, that should be nice and tight on there. I'm going to put a zip tie around it just to keep it on a little tight, even though it's probably not that powerful that I got to worry about it. But there's other clips you can use that are much better than what I'm doing. So if you have those clips, great for you. If you don't and you only have zip ties, then use the zip tie like I'm doing, because the zip tie just works and it'll hold it on. It's going to be underwater anyway. So we need to cut this zip tie off now because I don't want that dangling around. Alright, so we got that in there. The only thing I don't like is obviously it doesn't have an on and off switch anywhere to help me out. So if you want an on and off switch for this, you're going to have to get a separate one. If you want an on and off switch for this pump, you're going to have to get something separate, because as soon as I plug this in, it's going to turn on. There is no on and off switch for this. So that's the only thing that kind of stinks. Home Depot sells stuff. You can usually get some kind of on and off switch or something like that. You can get made built in from Home Depot, and just make sure the amperage is correct for what you need for your application. Don't get something undervalued, otherwise you can cause a fire, and you don't want that in your house, especially with water. So yeah, that's it. So we got to plug this in, see if it can start pumping water, and this is just a review of this pump, so you can see if it's capable of pumping up all the water that I made. So I got to put it in this bucket now. Alright, so it's suction cup down, which is good. Let's put this in here. See if water starts pumping out. Like I said, it's a 5-foot kind of thing, so I don't know what's going to happen. This is going to be all a surprise for me. So let's plug this in, and this is the first review, and you guys are experiencing the first review with me. So let's plug this puppy in and see what happens. Maybe there is an on and off switch that I missed. Uh-oh, something's wrong. We're going to need to look at this now and see what's up so you can see what's wrong maybe with yours. This is not working. Okay, we're going to cut the video. This is not working. I'll get back to you in a couple minutes and we'll see what the problem was, and then I'll explain to you what happened because I don't understand why it's not working when I just plugged it in. All right? Thanks for watching. Alright, so I found out the problem with my sicce pump that was not working when I first plugged it in the beginning of the video. It's right here. Let me show you. So take this off. You pull this out, right? And this rubber grommet, I guess you can call it, right here. This rubber grommet was not sitting properly. It was out. This thing was like this. It was just sitting like this. So it was not spinning properly. So if you have the same problem I do, you plug it in, it doesn't work. Instead of calling sicce, I figured it out myself. You just put it on, push this on, and that's it. And then you're done. You just push it right on. So this fell off, I guess, during the packaging or shipping or whatever the case may be. So when I turned it on, this thing was not able to spin because this was not keeping it center. So it was off to the side. All right, so that's just to show you a video of if you have run into the same problem that I do where yours wasn't working when you first plug it in. It's because of this rubber thing was not on properly. So you just put it on properly, then you just push it right back in how it's supposed to go. Snap this on. Well, not snap it, but it spins on, and you're done. That's it. Bam. Okay? So that's it. That's what happened to my pump. Just to show you, I was able to fix it myself. It took 2 seconds to fix it, and now the pump works great again. And it's working how it's supposed to. Just watch out for that rubber piece. That's how you take it apart and see if yours is spinning correctly when you plug yours in, and then you will be set. Alright? Thanks for watching Glenn Velvet Reviews. I am out. Have a good one. Bye-bye.